Well, I am in there. If you just break, drop it.
You gonna dig a cave, Trudy? Where's the squirrel? Look at her face. I love it. Hey gang, this is my first work vlog. I'm at the ocean. Look at that. Got this statue behind me. Some flags. It's very, very foggy out right now. Look at me. I'm steering a truck with my bare hands. Dodge. It's taking all the fun out of the driving with this little knob. I mean, look at this. That's so lame. Can't even go into sport mode. I cheated death today. So if you don't know already, my job over the summer is I'm basically on the fleet of trucks that paint the lines on the state highways. Today, my job is to be the cruiser driver. So I drive an orange pickup with lights and a signboard, digital signboard on the front. Basically have a moving passing lane that we have to work out. So there's a guy on the back of the striper who will tell me if there are cars lining up behind them, and my job is to go and pull up ahead, so there's a big gap between us, and stop in the opposite lane with a stop sign displayed on the board, and then they'll let the cars around behind me and they go back into their lane in front of the striper. Well, today we were at one point, I let a couple cars by and I had already stopped traffic and the gap was growing smaller and smaller. So the two cars went by and I said, okay, hold them. And the guy on the back of the striper did. But there was a tractor trailer that came up and the driver of that decided not to stop, even though he was told to, or follow. So he comes around and I've got a line of traffic right in front of me, starting with a box truck. And then from there, I've got this semi whipping up behind me in my lane, which is the opposite lane because it was passing around the striper. And the striper was still moving forward, but the tractor trailer didn't have room, so me and the box truck in the front of the line, we just gunned it off to the side of the road, like in the ditch, and the semi just went flying through between us. And then it kept on going. So then we eventually managed to get everybody back on the road, and that's how I cheated death this morning.
These two.
Ah, Jack won. How does that make you feel, Trudy? Huh? Trudy, look at me. How does that make you feel? Trudy, look here. No, not you, Jack. Trudy. 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 Hi. See this? This used to be my bike. It was taken from the dump and rebuilt and painted by me, and I made a mess of everything around it. And it's been lots of places. I've done lots of stupid stuff on it, but it's time for it to go. We're just cleaning out the shed now. You can see all these mud wasp nests in the brake handles. Actually, there's only one. Got a light mount here. Don't have one on the back. But this is a mess. And yeah, we're gonna finally get rid of it. Even the little spoke ornaments, because spoke lights are better, which I have on my new bike. So bye-bye, Firebird.
All toboggan together. I cannot see him or Mom ever having been on this.
Yeah. This is a toboggan. They aren't very common anymore. This one's seen much better days. We'll probably have some scrapbook photos of it. But all the seats used to be here, all 5 of them. There used to be, well, that yellow mold stuff has always been there. And then this popped out someday. It's just a mess and it's going to the dump. Hi, Trudy. A while ago, I vlogged about replacing the wall on the back of this tool shed here. I think it's almost a year later. We have emptied out the inside and we're gonna demolish it. It's loaded with acorns. It's like a storehouse for chipmunks or something. Looks like I forgot a couple things. But we'll be taking the walls out. We'll be keeping the roof. We're gonna turn it into a greenhouse.